Hi guys, just having a mess about with my latest toy. I got one of those Biolite things the other day. Couldn't resist it, being as a bit of a gadget freak. I'm just trying to see if I can prolong the burn time by putting, trying to create a miniature, what do you call them, Swedish fire log, and see if I can increase the burn times. Because obviously, putting twigs in it, you're gonna be putting them in every couple of minutes. So anyway, there's me. Beauty. I've already, as you can see, burnt it. I think I'm going to put some I've got some sticky silver paper somewhere. I might stick it on, try and protect it a little bit, because it's had some hammer. I've only had it a week and a couple of weeks, and it's already showing the signs of love. There. So I've chopped myself a little bit of wood I found down the field over there. Put the old X in it. I've never used one of these before, so obviously take this out. I've got to make it. Let me just sort these legs out a minute. Obviously you've only got a very small aperture in these things. They're brilliant. I must admit I do really like it. The idea is put that in, and I've still got enough room, I don't know if you can see that, lads, for the probe to come through. Just about. I might have to just shave a little corner off, and obviously I've got to put a few twigs in the top, and we'll see how we go. I'll just get it to fit, and I've just used the old backhoe here, whatever you call them. Chopped a little tiny rough arse groove in there, in the edge of the corner of the wood. So now, oh God, one day I will get a tripod or something, if I can be arsed. So I've just made it big enough now. I don't know where we can see this, lads. So line it up with the hole. Get the old probe in now. You just see that. So I've just made the little nick so the probe will go in. Usual stuff. You just put the little leg in there, fold the legs out, and there she is. Now I ain't got a clue how this is going to go on. I'm going to put a bit of, I've got some Amaro lighter card left still somewhere knocking about. I'm going to put a few twigs in there and we'll see what happens. So I've got some card, lads, usual stuff. Rough her up a bit, lights up a lot easier I've found. I think most of you have if you've used this stuff. So I've just got the old bits of pine stuff, a few twigs and what have you in here. I'll stick the old lot on top, and no doubt this will smoke a bit till it gets going. And all stuff that you can find out in the woods, apart from the card. So I've got that lit. Just let it get yeah, I've got to go out. I'm going to have to go out somewhere this weekend. We've got bank holiday weekend, so I'm just doing a bit of titivating before I go out, so I know what I'm doing with this bloody thing. So I might cut one before I go if these fire logs are any good. Oh, that's about put it out. Has it? No, it ain't. We're still going. So it's bound to smoke a bit, lads, until well, it's not too bad actually. This stuff's really dry at the moment. We've had a bit of rain this morning, but where I've got this under edge bottom, it's not been a problem. So you supposedly with these, just let it get going a little bit, and obviously get the old fan going. And, I'm not going to dwell on this too long. I'll just show you what. Some bloody flames flicking. What I found with this and all, lads, here where I burnt this, a bit of twig fell off, wasn't looking, and it burnt it a bit. It's quite hard plastic, but it's bound to get bashed up about when you're out and about. It's a bit disappointing I've done it already when I've only just got the damn thing, but yeah, as you can see we've got a bit of smoke coming. It's one thing you've got to be careful with this. If you're doing a stealthy type of camp, you've got to be really dry stuff. and only a bit. This obviously is going to smoke like hell because it's on the top and the air's not getting through it because of the log, but it's a bit of an experiment. I don't know what the hell's going to happen. If it works or not, who knows. Anyway, I'll catch you in a bit when it's going a bit longer. Now, I've let all the dry stuff down. I don't know if you're supposed to put a bit more on it, but definitely the side of the log's just going a little bit. Now, remember, this is the first time I've done it, so I ain't got a clue how this is going to burn in here. It looks of it, she's just going out. A little bit of flame going. It's smouldering, but I think I might have to rethink this one. Yeah, lads, the best way to keep it going, I've found, it gets a bit smoky. I can't get enough heat into the firewood. It's the fire log. So if you put a few chunks on the top, it's burning down below, and the chunks on top are helping it keep going. I'll have to look into how big the holes are and all the rest of it, because that's definitely it's better with something on top as well. It hopefully should get going now, and I'll catch you. Well, lads, she's definitely going now. I think it's a case of building a fire on top of the log, a small, very small fire. It gets the heat down into it, and then you've got a lovely steady burn there. That's excellent. The heat's intense, but it's not going to burn things to the same degree as when you put sticks in, where it gets too hot at times, even on low fan. So that looks like an excellent burn. You've got enough. It looks of that. You can have 20 minutes, half an hour burn at least out of that, which is obviously ample time for a small, reasonable meal. You know, you can boil taters and what have you. Excellent. I'm quite pleased with that. Yes, I was going to cut down on the gadget buying, but I did a bit of overtime a while back, and I thought, sod it, I'll go for it, and I am really pleased with this. It's alright, it's a gadget, but it actually is a gadget that works. So I would recommend it with reservations. If you like playing with fires, go for it. If you're not that bothered, then buy a gas stove later. It's excellent, that fire log, lads. Put a few bits on top of it now, just to help out. I'm just boiling a pot, just a cup of tea like. And watch your hands on this bugger. It's like a bloody blast furnace. Superb, look. Just chucked a couple of sticks on to get the flames up a bit so I can do a quick boil. Superb. I mean, you put something on it and it's like, well, it's bloody raging inferno. Bloody bonkers. I could be charging as well, but I can't bother. You've all seen the videos of this, lads. It does work. I've got an LG smartphone, and it charges up about 15% in 45 minutes for about the best I got out of it, which really, it's enough talk time to get you out of a flipping, if you're in a bit of a mess and you've got a flat battery or something in your middle of the field somewhere and you need to ring out, get this going for 10-15 minutes, you get enough for a phone call. So from that point of view, it's pretty handy stuff. And I'm going to have another go. I've got a smaller log this time, slightly smaller. I'm using my homemade wax loaded cottonwood balls, so we'll see how we go with this. I've put it in. I've got a few sticks on the top already. I'm going to wallop these in as well, because they're quite waxy then. Get that going, I'll be back within a minute. Just getting that going, lads. So my idea this time is get a lot more heat into it, i.e. smaller log, sticks on top, should get the heat going to it a lot quicker, because the last one must have took 10 minutes before it actually took, if not longer. So we'll just let that start doing its thing. And then I've just chopped up a few bits of rough, it's not that good quality wood, but it'll serve its purpose. So we've got that, just start chucking a few bits and bobs on here. Oh damn it. Flip the old fan on. And just let it take and stick a few more bits on. The log I've put in, it's probably about 4 inch. tall, 3 to 4 inch perhaps, and about 2.5 to 3 inch wide. Let's see how we go with this. This should be fine now, because I'm just lighting a fire, and you normally would, except it's got a big chunk at bottom. I think we'll be away with this. So I thought if I put the waxy stuff, the cotton ball balls with just melted candle wax in them, they should probably drip down as well, and the flames will go down the sides of the log. That's my theory. And it might help it to get going quicker. Also, because the air can get round and it's a bit lower, it's not smoking so much either. Before it would have been crap in a stealthy situation. You would have been sending a big smoke signal up for anybody to find you, which is a pretty pointless exercise, really. Anyway, that looks like she's away already. That, yeah. I'll catch you in a bit when she's burned down to it. Well, I'm liking this, lads. It looks like I've cracked it now. Smaller log, a few sticks on top, light it as normal, and she's running like a good one. Excellent. There's these flames. I'm just going to stick this on if I don't bomb my bloody hand in the process. I've got the Tonka, and it's about, I don't know, it's on about 375, whatever. If I whack this up on the old I button. I reckon I could, I don't know what the heat coming out of this thing is, but it's flipping hot. I mean, that's I don't know what the outside temperature is, but I think it's 12 degrees at the minute. I'll tell you in a minute. I've got the old outside thingamajig here. Oh, it might be wrong. It is saying we're actually at about 15 degrees, 14, 15 degrees. So that's, I don't know what the water temperature is, a bit colder than that, just got out a little pond. Anyway, stuck it on, and literally within seconds you've got bubbles coming up already and a bit of steam. It is that hot. And one thing is, you need gloves on if you've only got a short handle, because that bugger will be hot. This isn't a boil test as such, it's just, I'm just saying, this thing gets damned hot pretty quick. Once you've got a good fire going in it, you put it on high, it is raging hot. Downside is it's not that controllable, so great for making a quick brew. If you want to cook on it, what we're loading as well, it's a bit of a faff to be fair. Ouch, bugger. But all I want to do is go out normally and warm something up or boil up a brew pretty quick, so excellent. Really pleased. A quick mod, lads. I've got some of this silver paper stuff, put it on top, stop the bits rolling off and burning it. Another thing as well, the latest version, what this, like I said, I've only had it a couple of weeks, it comes with this little ring so you can fit like the Tatonka I was using earlier. But this bloody thing falls off all the time and you burn your hands trying to put it back on. So let me just move this around a bit. Got to be careful at flames. Right. Yeah, so I've got one of these billy can things, wherever they are. It's a nice one. This comes with a pan inside, and you get a lid with this as well, which is nice. What is it? Laken. I got it from Blacks, I think, for 10 or 15 quid, because it's a lightweight one. But to me, this is a better way of going on with this. The bigger pan on here, you can hold more, and this Tonka's wobbling all over the place. I'm not happy because I'm scared of it falling on this chap, and I don't want to get water in the electrics. So I don't know how good they are at. I would imagine it's going to completely invalidate the warranty if it gets wet through. Anyway, so little tip, silver foil sticky back stuff on here, just protects it a little bit.